Hey YouTube, Film Geek here. Today I'm talking about the 1975 film, The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother.
Hurry up! For God's sake, what are you doing back there?
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
How did you get there?
Through the gate.
Are you trying to get us killed?
No, I just thought...
Never mind, there's no time to argue. Help me down.
The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes' Younger Brother is directed by Gene Wilder and is starring Gene Wilder, Madeline Kahn, and Marty Feldman. That sounds familiar. Where have I heard that before? The story is about Sherlock Holmes' younger brother, and he decides to take on one of Sherlock Holmes' cases. This movie is the directorial debut of Gene Wilder. He also wrote, produced, and starred in this movie. He did originally ask Mel Brooks if he would direct the film, but Mel Brooks said no, mostly because he didn't feel like it would be very easy for him to direct a film that he didn't even think the concept of. So he said no to Gene Wilder and said, you know, maybe you should direct this film. Gene thought about it and decided, yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. Mel did tell him to go ahead and call him any day, any night, if he needs any help whatsoever on how to direct a film. So what do I like about this movie? Well, first off, I'm going to talk about the chemistry between the three actors, Gene Wilder, Madeline Kahn, Marty Feldman. We have seen this combination before in Young Frankenstein the previous year in 1974. It worked great. So when Gene had the opportunity to direct his own film, he figured, why not call my good friends to give me a hand with this one, because I'm going to need them. And of course, no Gene Wilder movie, as I said in Haunted Honeymoon, is complete without a musical number. And we don't get just one musical number in this movie. Oh no, I believe there's at least 4 of them. Every song in this movie was originally written for this film. This is not a jukebox musical. These songs were written for this movie, which, I don't know, I guess it's kind of fun. I'm not a huge fan of musicals, but I do like the way they incorporate it in this movie. You see, Madeline Kahn's character is a singer, so you get to see her on stage a few times. Another thing that's great about this movie is that it is an action comedy, and the action is pretty freaking solid. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that Gene Wilder was a championship fencer when he was in college. So the fencing looks great in this film, and there also is a really great chase scene that incorporates action and comedy really great. So this movie has a lot to offer, period. So let's just check off the list, shall we? We've got action, check. We've got comedy, check. We've got song and dance, check. I mean, really, what more do you need in a movie? Sadly, guys, much like Haunted Honeymoon, this movie is going the way of the dodo. I couldn't find it out there at all. It is currently not on any streaming services, it's not on any VOD rental services, it's just not out there. So if you want to watch this movie, you gotta find it on Blu-ray or DVD. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of another Film Geek video. Thanks a bunch for checking it out. If you liked what you saw here today, please hit the like, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for notifications so you know when I put another one of these videos up. And as I always like to say, folks, keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.